Morning, welcome yet again to another unboxing. It's just arrived today, and this one's another special unboxing. So let's see to what it is. Again, I am holding my phone in one hand whilst trying to get into this, so do bear with me. Maybe I should have opened it before. This may take getting that. For all my videos, guys, I do actually use my phone. My laptop's really not great to aha, here it is. We're getting there. Here we go. Titanic illustration and illustrated history. As you can see, it's a very big paperback. And it's by Robert Ballard, surprisingly enough. I didn't realise. Oh, it's nice. I have one of his books in my collection now. I'll take you through a quick flip through. It is pre-owned, is this book. It's not. It wasn't bought brand new. But there was something in here that I generally... Wow, look at that. That I generally wanted to show... Oh, wow. That I generally wanted to show you. I have seen this book before in the Maritime shop, which has Titanic things in, but unfortunately you can't borrow any of their books. So I now have my own copy. But there is something in here that I generally wanted to show you. As you can see, there is some beautiful imagery of the Titanic in here. As you can see, this isn't what I wanted to show you, but I'll show it anyway. They did have a statue of Artemis on board the Titanic, a small one, but they had a much bigger one in the Olympic. And this statue was actually found intact. And grand staircase. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, wow. Comes out. This book is actually worth having in your collection, and I'm so happy that it's arrived. I'm just trying to find where the picture is I wanted to show you. Oh, this isn't what again, but this is the Turkish baths, and the glass here is actually intact on the wreck. Oh, they've got Moody in there as well. And Wild. And Nightala. I think we're getting closer to the picture now. Hopefully. I think we could be now. The Strausses, the band. Hopefully we are getting close to the picture. You look at this. Let me just see, because I think it could be... Oh, was it that one? I think it's that one actually, yeah. This picture here, this picture actually inspired the Titanic film back in '97. This is what I wanted to show you. And it was from this picture that James Cameron said to either a writer or someone they spoke to about the Titanic. I can't remember who it was now. But he said to do a Romeo and Juliet on this, bring Romeo and Juliet to Titanic. And so this picture actually inspired the Titanic film back in '97. So yeah, it was from this picture that James Cameron was like, right, I'm going to do a Titanic film. I'm going to make it a Romeo and Juliet based on this picture. So that's what inspired Titanic back in '97. Was this picture. To bring Romeo and Juliet to Titanic. And that's what inspired it. And that's when Carpathia arrived. I am actually going to Manchester in 2025 to see the Titanic exhibit in Manchester, which I am really looking forward to. So I'm going to have to stay in Manchester for the night so I can see the exhibit and come back the following day. Oh, I remember watching a documentary about them, the two French children. They were known as two orphans. Their mother had no idea that the father had taken them aboard Titanic, and they were labelled as the orphans until the mother, I think she saw them on the news, or I can't remember, it's been a while since I watched it, and I think the French actually, and they were labelled as orphans for quite some time, but then the mother saw them and she managed to get her children back, but she had no idea that the father had taken the twins on board the Titanic. She had no idea. She had no idea. And that's when, as you can see, when they'd rescued some people from the water. And that's all like the floating relics and the questions that were asked in the inquiry about, you know, why she sank and, you know, things like that. And that's Pittman. You can officer light on. Yeah, that's Pittman. I thought it was Pittman. And that's the wreck. As you can see, the crow's nest is bent right back, and that's where the lookouts were watching Frederick Free. And I think there were another guy, can't remember his name now, but he was there. And the office quarters are just at the top, and these are where the lifeboats were hanging on these davits, but then the collapsibles were on top of the office quarters, so that's the office quarters there, and the collapsibles were on there. And as you can see, she's really gone and hammered into seabed. And that's there, the first class promenade deck there, and then you've got the second, but then the third used to come and use this, and they used to use the stern area. And this will be on about, yeah, the day when Titanic got discovered in '85 by Robert Ballard. Those boilers. And this is the stern, which has literally gone and collapsed on itself, and it just looks like a big pile of, like a bomb's gone and hit it, like a big mess of twisted metal and everything catastrophe. Yeah. That's the statue of Artemis, as you can see. Wow, which actually was found in one piece. Which was, I think, was on the fireplace. Yeah, fireplace, yeah. That's Captain Smith's bath there. And that's the wheelhouse. So we're in the office quarters here. So that's where Quartermaster Robert Hitchens would have been standing, because that's the wheel. This is all the wheelhouse there. So Moody and everyone would have been stood there because he was the one that took that call. Yeah. Sorry, it's not focused. There you go. That's a closer look at there you go. And there we are heading down into the grand staircase, and if you go further down you'll actually be in the boiler room. And that's the for the engineers. It's got a big statue of Nike there. And this is in Belfast in Ireland. And this is what I did a post about Lorraine. Lorraine Ellison. She was the only first class child to have died in the sinking because her parents were staying behind to look for Trevor, but they didn't know that the nanny had taken Trevor onto a lifeboat, and so she didn't want to leave her parents when they tried to put her into the boat. And when they went around looking for Trevor, when they went back, there was no more lifeboats left. So she was the only first-class child to die in the sinking. Majority of them were the third to have died in the sinking. And that should be Olympic in World War One. This here isn't Titanic, as you're seeing. This is actually Britannic from World War One, which she sank and tilted over. And this is just like their postscripts and things. Acknowledgements. And it tells you a bit about Robert Ballard and Ken Marshall. Ken Marshall does a lot of the drawing, and Robert Ballard was the one who discovered the Titanic in '85. Then you've got Don Lynch. So there you go. I didn't pay £17.99 for this. I actually bought it for under a £5 on eBay. But I didn't realise, after all, well, I have seen this before, but I didn't actually realise it's a Robert Ballard and Ken Marshall until now, and I have seen this book before. That's the Grand Staircase. But yeah, so there you go, guys. Another special unboxing. So if you do like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to hear more from me. There is a Mythical Musing episode on Pit the Pagan's channel on Sunday, I think 5:30 UK time and 1:30 PM US time. So if you are interested in watching that episode, do join Pit the Pagan's channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!